Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Corpus Christi Hooks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Brett Adcock, a Michigan-born lefty, gets the starting job here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
So striding forward now, Michael Gigliotti. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Northwest Arkansas, the center fielder.
First offering on its way.
Gigliotti.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only Game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
2-0 now. Two balls and a strike. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Now the 2-1.
Hey! I got to count 2-2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
In now, Kevin Merrill, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. One out, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Reggie Trainer.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. Into the box, Reggie Trainer. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1 hit's all they get. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Kris Bubic will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Into the box now, Jeremy Pena. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Lead
first.
off for Corpus Christi, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
The pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Scooped up. And that's the first out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Greg Kessinger.
Striding forward now is the DH, Greg Kessinger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch.
That's a ball.
Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone.
High and deep to left center field. Left fielder looking up, and it's gone.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or two early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
At the plate, Corey Lee. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Ball and a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Misses, ball 2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Still 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Shaver.
To the plate now, Colton Shaver. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
There's ball 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Stepping up to the plate, Jake Adams. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. 0-1 count, and the pitch fouled off. Shaver is off at first with 2 away. Fouled away. Bubic is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty B. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Second inning coming up. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Sully Matias.
Number 16, Sully Matias.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
The windup and the 0-1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ripped down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Standing in now, Dairon Blanco. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. No one out with a runner at second. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, DJ Burt, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Into the box now, Nick Pratto, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1-1.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Ready on 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, as that'll square things at 1-1. At the plate, MJ Melendez. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. He's set, and the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. All tied at 1-1. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Christian Lopes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Grounded to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Batting center, the center fielder, Ronnie Dawson.
In now, Ronnie Dawson. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. That's inside.
1 out, nobody on. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still even at 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting it, the right fielder, Carmen Benedetti.
Stepping into the box, Carmen Benedetti. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First offering on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Digging in now, Gabriel Cancel, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
In now, Michael Gigliotti, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a bunt attempt here, and good awareness behind the plate as he'll make the quick basket catch for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Kevin Merrill.
Now at the plate, Kevin Merrill, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Ball 3.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball in there. 3-2.
Down to 3-2.
Two out, nobody on. Full count still. And he popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. The throw into second. The tag. And they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Stepping in now, Corey Julks.
The left
As
fielder.
he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Blanco is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Digging in, Jeremy Pena. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gigliotti is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ray Kessinger.
Stepping in, Ray Kessinger. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
At the plate, Corey Lee. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this A-big.
And this is low, ball 1. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw, runner back safely. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Lee, just 21 years of age. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
The 2-1 pitch. Right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Third baseman, Colton Shaver.
At the plate, Colton Shaver grounded softly down the line toward first. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Reggie Trainer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. On the ground to the right side. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Sully Matias. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger, 2 strikes.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now
digging in, Dairon Blanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Blanco.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Striding into the box, Jake Adams. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Jake Adams.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
To the plate now, Christian Lopes. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. This one's down to third. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Ronnie Dawson.
Now batting, Ronnie Dawson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Strike taken up in the zone.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase, and he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, DJ Burt.
Leading off for Northwest Arkansas, the third baseman, number 1, DJ.
First offering on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Now the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Skied into straightaway right. Benedetti is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman, Nick Pratto.
So striding in, Nick Pratto. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's count 0-2.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
So now to the plate, MJ Melendez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a looper to left. Here comes the left fielder. He can't get there as it falls in. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Last half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1.
Leading off for Corpus Christi, the right fielder, Starman Benedetti.
Here's the pitch. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 0-1.
Inside, 0-1.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Corey Julks. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jeremy Pena. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the Crawford boxes and gone.
Hey, every once in a while, these speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Into the box, Greg Hessinger. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. On a line, that's a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. Into the box now, Gabriel Cancel. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Good battle. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. Pitch popped up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Gigliotti.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Michael Gigliotti. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Kevin Merrill.
Ready for another shot now. Kevin Merrill, 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Hooks lead it 2-1. Grant Gavin enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 25, Grant Gavin.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Corey Lee.
The catcher, Corey.
First offering on its way.
Lee.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Full count, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
So stepping in, Colton Shaver. First pitch of the at-bat. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here's the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And the payoff pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In now, Jake Adams.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman, Christian Lopes.
At the plate now, Christian Lopes, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 1, here it comes. On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Now the relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ronnie Dawson.
Stepping in now, Ronnie Dawson, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Blanco is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Carmen Benedetti.
Now to the plate, Carmen Benedetti. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball. Ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he misses again. Ball 3.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. And he's got one grateful pitcher after this one. A beautiful sliding catch for the 3rd out. On to the back 3rd tonight. Stick around on the show. 7th inning ready to roll, and striding forward the designated hitter, Reggie Trainer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Benedetti is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Seuly Matias.
Coming to the plate now, Seuly Matias. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Settling in now, Dairon Blanco. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
He's set. Here it comes. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And there are 2 away now.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Striding in once again, DJ Burt. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Now the 2-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Benedetti is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Franco Torrero will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Franco Torrero.
So coming to the plate, Corey Julks. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Corey Julks.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And he'll just lay this one in there, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
The batter, the shortstop,
Digging in and looking for more, Jeremy Pena. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He's set. Here's the 3-0.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
A runner at first with no outs here. A swing and a ground ball to third. Beautiful diving stop. One there. It's late. He's safe.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the one out.
Greg Kessinger will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there he goes towards second. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Bouncer up the middle. Oh, behind the bag. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Carson LaRue has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 62, Carson LaRue.
Stepping in, Nick Pratto. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
No balls and one strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So now to the plate, MJ Melendez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Gabriel Cancel. As he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. Clearly fooled there on the slider.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
LaRue, a 6'1" right-hander. He throws a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a curve, and a two-seam fastball. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Here now the 2-2. Is a called strike three on the corner. Digging in, Corey Lee, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
The catcher, Corey Lee.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, strike one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Colton Shaver, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Reined in. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Jake Adams.
Ready now, Jake Adams. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Now batting, the second baseman, Christian Lopes.
To the plate now, Christian Lopes, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Count is 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Ready for another chance? Ronnie Dawson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. And he misses with it, 1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9th inning coming up. The Hooks are out in front here, 3-1. Willie Cagato takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 31, Willie Cagato.
Leading off the inning, Michael Gigliotti, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate now, Kevin Merrill, 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Popped up. Lee has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Reggie Trainer.
Now at the plate, Reggie Trainer, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way.
Up there.
Weak roller right side. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Corpus Christi used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Brett Adcock gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Willie Collado earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Hook. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Naturals, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.